Hey family, welcome back to Golden Soul Food. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than my usual soul food recipes. I am going to be making a cake that my husband saw on social media, Facebook to be exact, and he wanted me to make it. So I am going to attempt it. Now I have my notes here because I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. And the content creator says ignore everything on the back of the cake box, and make it her way. So she changes some things up. She says instead of 3 eggs, use 4 eggs. Instead of 1/3 cup of oil, use 1 stick of melted butter. Instead of 1 cup of water, use 1 cup of milk and add some vanilla extract. And she also says instead of heating the oven to 350, heat the oven to 315. And the only thing that I'm going to be keeping the same as the box is the pan size. She says use 9 by 11, but unfortunately I don't have a 9 by 11 pan. So I'm going to be using the 9 by 13, baking it for 29 to 27 minutes. So, cake mix. I have my 4 eggs. I have my stick of butter that I have to melt. And I have my vanilla that I got from Honduras. It's really good. And I have my 9 by 13 pan. So what I'm going to do is mix all of this up, get it ready, and I will come back and show you guys just before I put it in the oven. I will let it bake, and then I will come back and show you the finished results and let you know how it turned out. So let me go ahead and get started. And again, thank y'all for joining me. As you can see, I went ahead and mixed it up by hand the old-fashioned way, and it's all mixed up and ready to go in the oven. So I'm going to grease the pan and then put it in the oven, and hopefully it turns out the way it's supposed to. I have it all mixed up. I greased the pan and put the batter in there, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven. It is now in the oven, and I'm going to set the timer and let it bake, and the next thing you will see is the finished cake. The timer went off after 30 minutes, but it wasn't quite done, so I added 10 minutes and changed the temperature to 350 degrees. After adding 10 minutes and changing the temperature, it came out nice and brown and was ready to come out of the oven. I checked it with a toothpick to make sure it was done in the center, and then I proceeded to take it out of the oven. I took it out of the oven to let it cool, and once it cools down, I will come back and add the chocolate frosting. The cake is now done, and I'm going to go ahead and add the frosting. In the video, she said use Betty Crocker's Hershey's milk chocolate frosting, and you put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds to make it pourable. I put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and spread it over the cake now. So I had to add about 10 more seconds to make it pourable, and I'm going to do that now. And I'm gonna pause it so I can go ahead and pour it. This is the final result and what it turned out looking like. Everything did not turn out exactly the way the content creator said that it was going to turn out. But when I show you guys the finished result after I cut it and see what it tastes like, I will tell you what went right and what went wrong. This is what it looks like after I cut a piece, and I'm going to sit down and eat it, and I will come back in the next segment and let you guys know exactly how it turned out, what was good and what was not so good. Hey everybody, I'm back. It's the next day and I'm here to tell you guys how the social media Facebook cake recipe turned out. I cut a piece and I'm going to taste it. I actually had a piece yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and taste it again to make sure. And the verdict is, don't make it. If you decide to make a yellow cake, follow the directions on the back of the box. This cake is very sweet, and I believe it's sweet because of the vanilla that I added to the mix. It added to the sweetness, and the chocolate icing on top makes it even sweeter. Not having the oil in the cake made the cake very dry. So I don't recommend making this cake. It was fun to do because my husband kept on hounding me about making this cake. So I went ahead and did it. But he ate a piece last night. He tried to pretend like he liked it. But when I asked him, was he going to eat any more of it? He said no. I had to start that one over because I got a phone call, but as I was saying, I had asked my husband if he was going to eat any more of the cake, and he said no, he's not. And I started laughing because it was so funny. He tried to pretend like he liked the cake, and the cake is not good. So it was fun to do, and now you know. Follow the directions on the back of the box because they have those directions on there for a reason. Unless you are a seasoned chef and a baker and you know what you're doing, don't try this at home. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in and for watching. And until the next time, I will see y'all. Y'all have the most blessed rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your month, rest of your year, rest of your life. Thank you. Thank y'all. I wish y'all love, peace, and soul food. Thank y'all.